Yes, definitely. My company is very keen to buy a franchise from you so that we
If you all think that only businesses in Singapore can buy franchises in Singapore, watch out because you are so wrong. So, here's the thing. Anyone, including individuals, can buy a franchise. It doesn't matter whether you are a student or an accredited investor. But as long as you are a human being, you can do so. There's no law saying that only businesses can buy franchise lah.
Yes, but you individuals might not have the money. I represent my company and I have a lot of money.
And that's the second misconception. Franchising fee doesn't cost you an arm or a leg. Some affordable brands that everyone knows of in Singapore have franchise fees starting from as low as $15,000. Therefore, the piece of paper to operate a popular franchise in Singapore is way cheaper than a piece of paper to drive a car in Singapore. Shocking, I know.
But it is not your business, so you are like an appointed manager. Hey, don't be stupid and think so much and come home to do household with me instead.
No! You see, that's yet another misconception. When you buy a franchise, say, from a company called Goody Bakery at Yishun, you don't need to register a business called Goody Bakery at Yishun. You can register your own company or use your own name as the legal entity operating the franchise. So if you're someone who's looking to be a multi-franchise business owner, it is essentially your business. In fact, many big businesses in Singapore started out that way. So no lah, wifey. It's not as bad as a marriage whereby a husband is tied to a wife, and if the wife is bad, then the husband's life is over lah. Lucky I married a pretty and good wife. I'm willing to be tied to her forever and ever. Hey wifey, you are here. Hello. Do you want bubble tea? I buy for you. I'll buy the entire bubble tea franchise for you instead. Yeah, you get the idea. But of course, all franchise agreements are different, so it's important to read through everything lah. Therefore, if you want to know more, you can head to the Franchising and Licensing Asia exhibition, whereby you can learn more about franchise. After all, over 250 international and local franchise brands and licensable characters will be there. There are also programs for you to join, whereby experts, instead of a blue cat on the internet, can tell you more about franchising in Singapore. There's even a first ever Singapore Asia Franchising Conference, Mandarin edition, whereby there's no Amor jargon. It's all in Mandarin, so you can be tauke ready. The entrance fee is free, but if you want to join the Knowledge Arena programs, some sessions are just around $28 or so it's worth it since you will learn more. The exhibition is from 18 to 20 September 2025 in Marina Bay Sands, Singapore.
Anyway, you'd also learn more about how to buy licenses to use various characters. Like for example, buying this character's license to be used in your businesses. But to be honest, I think people would pay money to avoid him instead.